and well, looking northwards. So I'm hoping that this yawning might be a good sign for us that this cheetah is going to get up and go. Twin Dam's not far, so even if it goes for a drink, it would be quite nice. But let's just have a look. We came around this side because I thought maybe I'll be able to get an idea of whether it's a boy or a girl, but I can't see much at all. There's a lot of grass in the way, but lots of yawning. I think we're going to see it getting up, and its general demeanor to me looks female. Like I say, could be completely wrong, but it just kind of doesn't look as bulky as the males, that's for sure, particularly the ones that we see around Cheetah Plains. And you can see there's actually 3 spots there just on its right shoulder, so that would be quite nice for trying to ID this animal. If we ever saw other cheetahs, or we have pictures of other cheetahs, maybe somebody who's got pictures of the cheetah female with the 3 that came onto Djuma a few months ago can use those 3 spots just on the shoulder area, or just where her head was. You can see there's kind of 3 in a row there, and they're quite unique, so that would be a nice thing to use to be able to maybe try and ID it and try and see whether or not this individual has been seen on Djuma before, or if it's a new cheetah to the area. It's obviously difficult for us because we have a situation where we don't see cheetah regularly enough. Even that female with those 3 cubs, that was the first time we saw her, was a few months ago, and so very difficult to know whether or not this is an individual. But there we go, standing up. It does look female. Was it a male? It is a male, eh? Yes, it is a boy. Look at that. Interesting. So it is a male. It's a young male then, but it's got a sore paw. Look at that. That paw is injured, so it's limping a little bit. Very swollen in that area, which is not ideal for a cheetah, and maybe that's why it's a little bit sort of skinny and why it's ended up in this area. Wonder if this isn't one of those 3 young ones that's moved into this section. Interesting nonetheless, but it's definitely got a bit of trouble walking on that paw. That paw looks a little sore and a little uncomfortable. Let's just try and quickly get through, but I'm surprised it's a male. It must be a young male, because that body and that build is very, very slight in comparison to what I've seen from the big boys on Cheetah Plains. They are quite bulky animals and actually look quite impressive, whereas this guy is fairly small in his appearance, that's for sure. But shame, that front paw is definitely not looking very nice at all. Are you going to just sit there behind the sticks, or are you going to allow us to come round? Oh, this light on this cheetah is absolute. Look at those eyes. Look how beautiful that light. Oh, sorry, Darby, let me go forward a bit. Look at that. And that is why cheetah have the most mesmerizing eyes, because when you get this orange golden light and it shines in those eyes, it is just, they come alive, and it almost looks like they've got fire in their eyes. They are absolutely stunning creatures when they have that situation. Now, I don't know, I think this cheetah is going to go back into that same spot and maybe just lie down there again. It's sore, it's got a paw that doesn't probably feel very comfortable at all, and so I think it's going to have a situation where maybe it's just going to try and find another place to rest, although it's moving southwards, and that's, oh, not good. Now, Scarlett, you say for a one-word tweet, you say surreal. Well, it is surreal to have this cheetah on Djuma, and it looks like it might cross southwards over the boundary, so we're going to just try and reverse and try and get one last glimpse of it as it goes over the boundary and sort of heads that way. And while we do that, let's send you over to Noel and Hossam.